Alright, you guys, welcome to another Ask Marlena. I try to do these videos every couple months just to keep you guys updated on what's going on at Makeup Geek and my life in general. And of course, I have my coffee today. You guys, I'm not even going to try to hide the addiction that goes on with a coffee because I usually tape in the mornings and I cannot function without it. So if I'm taking sips here and there, I'm sorry. It's desperate. I need it or else I start stuttering and stuff because I cannot function without coffee. Anyways, this series of Ask Marlena, you guys asked some wedding questions because you know that I got engaged recently. We'll probably do an announcement video soon. I keep trying to get Coco Bear on camera and he's like, I don't know. So we'll see if I convince him or not. So anyways, let's start off with our first question.
What are some of the new products that Makeup Geek will be coming out with in 2015? I already can't wait to see what you and your team are creating.
Okay, new products for this year, you guys, it's insane. I have so much stuff I'm working on. That's why I've been so kind of busy and stressed out because I'm lining up entire product lines of stuff this year. Starting probably about April or May, I'll have something every single month, complete launches of stuff. So just be warned. One of the things I'm working on are lip cashmeres, and they're amazing. I'm wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing this color. I cannot show you the packaging because it's a sample one, but it's gorgeous and it just applies really smoothly. I'm also working on lipsticks, paint pots, concealers, contour powders, highlighting powders, new gel liner colors, new foiled shadows, new regular shadows, like all sorts of stuff. You guys, there's so much that's going to launch this year. I'm really excited. So that's kind of what's going on with Makeup Geek, but it'll probably start launching in April or May, and then every month after that will be something new. So yay!
What motivates you as a businesswoman?
What motivates me as a businesswoman? That's a really good question. It gets me thinking. I'm having like internal, life provoking questions here. What motivates me? Honestly, it's because I love what I do so much, and finding something that you're really passionate about helps, because otherwise it seems like a tedious job and you don't really stick with it or do well at it because you don't enjoy it. I mean, it has to be something different than just a hobby. It has to be something it like feeds your soul. For me, I love the idea of helping women feel beautiful. That's something I'm really passionate about, and I love makeup in general. I love the colors, the textures, the formulations. It's something that I just, to the depths of my being, I love, and I think that passion is what motivates me the most.
When do you feel the most beautiful or confident?
When do I feel the most beautiful and confident? This is a tough one. You know what's funny? It's actually when I sit and I get to play with makeup and do a colorful look. And it's when I have time. So it's a Saturday morning and me and Coco Bear are going to go on a date, but I have all of my makeup laid out, and it's usually stuff that I'm getting ready to produce. I told you guys I'm going to stutter. Hold on. Let me get a drink of coffee. Okay, better. I can talk now. It's usually when I'm testing out my own products because I test them on myself for several months before I even attempt to launch it. And so I think that's when I feel the most beautiful and confident because I know I'm wearing stuff that I'm working on. It's just my heart's poured into it. And so it's like a love project. And I think that's when I feel the most beautiful.
Who or what inspires you most in your life and keeps up your positive work and attitude?
How do I keep a positive work attitude? Again, I think it goes back to just loving what I do. And I've been blessed to have a good support system. I have an amazing family. My mom's great. My dad has been great, before he passed. And just having family and friends around me that are very supportive, and it kind of builds a happy life in general. Just, weeding out people that bring negativity to you. I think that's a huge aspect, and just feeling positive and just doing what you love and not really giving a crap. I'm going to say it, not giving a crap what anyone else thinks but you. As long as you're happy, you do what you love, you have people around you that you love, I think it just really inspires an overall positive life.
How are you so confident in what you do? How do you push out the people that dislike you, the haters?
Which goes on to this question. This is a good one too. How do you push away the haters? You know, guys, this was such a journey for me in learning. You know, you put yourself on YouTube, and in the beginning, I almost gave up and just dropped YouTube altogether because I got so many hateful comments. You know, a lot of it back then was about my weight. Oh, you're a fat this and pig this, and I got really mean comments. And even now, I still get really mean comments too. But now it's like, oh, you're so stuck up, you're so vain, and oh, I don't like your hair, or whatever. It's always something dumb. And over time, I realized that the people that were saying those comments were unhappy themselves. And when I realized that it was them, not me, I'm able to brush it off so much easier now. And it's a wonderful button called delete and block. I love that button so much because you can tell which people are just straight up haters, I guess you could call them, or trolls that like to hide behind their computer screen and say whatever the heck they want. But when you realize that they're saying that stuff because they're trying to get attention, because they themselves are unhappy, it makes you almost feel bad for them instead of feeling angry, and that just helps you kind of brush everything off. Like Taylor Swift says, just brush it off.
Who is your favorite YouTube beauty guru to watch?
Who's your favorite YouTube guru? This is hard because it's like I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings because I actually do watch several girls when I can. I'm not going to lie, I can't watch very often just because my schedule's so crazy and I barely have time to spend like, you know, with my family and friends or whatnot. So it's hard for me to watch videos as much as I used to. I love my girl Jacqueline. Hi Jacqueline. She's one of my favorites. And Manny, of course. I call him my YouTube husband. It's okay. I talked with Coco Bear. He's cool with it. You know that I have my other husband. Hi Manny. He's just hilarious. I think the both of them, they're just so down to earth, very sweet. I love Kathleen Lights. Oh, Ciao Bella. Hi. She's just so cute and perky. Trying to think of who other. I love the Pixie Woo sisters. They like know their shiznit with makeup. They're so talented, and so I learned so much from them. Lisa Eldridge, she's crazy talented too. There's a lot of girls that I really like to watch, so I don't want to like limit everyone out, but those are my kind of top ones.
What would you say to a girl who is insecure about her looks?
This is a good question too. You guys have some very heartfelt questions. Someone that's insecure about their looks. What I think is like I'm almost talking to some of you who may be like my little sisters. If I had a little sister, I would have the conversation of every single girl, it doesn't matter how gorgeous you are. It could be Kim Kardashian. It could be whoever is like this, you know, considered one of the most beautiful women in the world. I guarantee if you sit her in a room alone, she will be insecure about at least something about herself. That's just how we women are. And I think realizing that you're not alone in your insecurities and realizing that's just how we women are. We're like our worst critics. We are so hard on ourselves, which is not a good trait. But just realizing that you're not alone, and every girl has something, just some girls are better at hiding it than others, but you're not alone in it. And every woman, honestly, I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up everyone's behinds, but everyone has something beautiful about them. For me, you know, I like my eyes, so that's why I love makeup so much. I like to play up my eyes. You know, I like my lips, so I love wearing lip colors. I think that's why I love makeup so much, because I get to play up what I feel are my best features. Everyone has something, so focus on what that positive is, because everyone has something beautiful that they can focus on, and just, you know, realize, get rid of the insecurity. You don't need it. We all have it, but we don't need it, so let it go.
How did you get through your divorce? I need help on moving forward.
How did I get through my divorce? I actually get a lot of emails from you guys who are going through breakups and divorces. And there's no way around it. It is hard. It is so difficult. And it doesn't matter who filed. If you were the one who did, or he did, or whoever, it's always very, very difficult, because that's it's like a tight bond. You obviously married that person or were with them for a reason, and you built a life together. And for that just to cut one day, your life is totally shattered, and it's very different. I think for me to get through it, I had to just do me. I went on trips all the time. I spent time on myself. That's when I actually lost a lot of weight, because I spent time just focusing on me. I didn't care about anyone else around me. I know that sounds really selfish, but I had to, just to survive. So I spent a lot of time, going on walks, working out, doing my makeup, having fun with hobbies, spending time with friends. You just have to keep busy doing things that you genuinely love, and it's still going to be hard. There's going to be ups and downs, even for years later. Even after the divorce, it was like a year and a half, 2 years later, I had just complete breakdowns and would cry for no reason, because it was a severed relationship. So just knowing that it's a process, it's a journey, it's going to take you time to get through it, and just doing anything in your life that you know makes yourself happy, do that.
I'd really like to know how your relationship is with your ex-husband. Is it still good when you're in a new relationship getting ready to be remarried?
Well, we're getting a lot of questions about relationships today and my ex-husband. Relationship with my ex-husband is actually really good. A lot of you guys know that we still work together. We're actually really, really good friends. Cocoa Bear is fine with it. My ex, Nick's wife, is fine with it. He's married, a beautiful, really sweet girl. They have a little boy together. And we've both moved on, but we've been able to stay friends because we were able to just realize that the relationship didn't work out and there was a reason why it didn't. But there's no reason to hate that person because obviously you were together for a reason. So there had to have been something there, at least some sort of feelings. But now they're just different feelings. So it's just like a friendship, but just having that maturity to be like, you know what, this didn't work out, but it's not the end of the world. We both moved on. We found other people that were better suited for us, kind of keeping that in mind. We've got along well, so yeah, we're still friends. I don't know what else to say about that.
When are you planning on getting married?
When am I planning on getting married? Cocoa Bear and I are looking at October of this year. I've always wanted a fall wedding, and that gives us enough time to kind of get some things in order, but I didn't want to wait too long because obviously I'm not getting any younger. Neither one of us are. We're both in our 30s. It's like, all right, we can do this. Let's just make this happen as soon as we feasibly can. So we're looking at this fall sometime.
Tell us how Cocoa Bear proposed.
How did Cocoa Bear propose? I don't want to give the story too much in case I can actually get him on camera to tell himself. I'm still working on it. Hi, Cocoa Bear. He did it in Lake Tahoe before New Year's. So it was after Christmas, before New Year's, right around my birthday. And we went to Lake Tahoe for vacation just to get away for a little bit. It was so romantic, you guys. It was beautiful. We were just driving by Lake Tahoe, and he pulled off. He's like, the sun was setting too. He's like, let's go look at the sunset. So we went off into this private area, and it was literally just us. There was like another couple, but they were further down. So we literally had this part of the beach to ourselves, and we were just standing there because it was really cold, snuggling up, looking at the sunset. And I was busy taking pictures and stuff, wasn't paying attention. And next thing I know, he's down on one knee with a ring. It was really romantic. I give him all the props in the world. He had that planned out pretty well.
If you could go anywhere in the world for your honeymoon, where would you go?
If we could go anywhere in the world for a honeymoon, we actually want to do Italy because Cocoa Bear's never been to Italy, and I've been, and that's, I have roots there. That's where my mom's side of the family's from, and I feel like I look, sort of Italian, maybe not completely, but I feel like I fit in with my peeps, so I want to go back to Italy. Cocoa Bear wants to do Rome. He loves history and all that stuff, so I think we're going to do Rome for a honeymoon. We're still working out the details for that, but that's the plan. That was really fun, you guys. I'm glad you guys got to ask me all these questions. I'll try to do these every couple months, so I'll post it on all of our social media, and you'll just do the hashtag #AskMarlena to get your question answered on the next video. So thanks for watching, you guys. Click on the other video where you can see my previous one. But I really hope you guys are doing great, staying happy and healthy like always, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.